very quick to jump on the soft skill bandwagon. Don't get me wrong, I think soft skills are incredibly important, but one of the things that we're always trying to figure out is what do we need to do inside of our organizations to teach more soft skills? We need to teach our managers to have more soft skills. Our employees need to be taught to have more soft skills. Think about the assumption that we make when we say that. When we say we need to teach people soft skills, we assume that they don't have them to begin with. Now, I don't know about you, but I was once a child. I learned how to play with others. I learned how to communicate with others, collaborate with others. I laughed, I cried, all these different types of things. I mean, these are soft skills. I learned empathy, I learned sympathy. We all learn these soft skills. We were all taught these soft skills. We all possess these soft skills. So maybe the question we should be asking isn't how do we teach people soft skills, but why is it that employees feel that they can't use their soft skills inside of our organizations? That's a very different type of question to ask. And so I think what's happening inside of most organizations around the world, it's not that people don't have soft skills, it's that they don't feel safe enough to use those soft skills at work. So in other words, why should I give feedback to my manager, or why should I comfort somebody else? Like, why should I do these things? Why should I ask you how you're doing? Why should I do these things inside of my organization in an environment that's filled with bureaucracy, where people take credit for your work, where there's fierce competition, where there's no kind of individual recognition, where none of these things exist? You just don't feel safe as an individual to do these types of things, where employees are just randomly getting headcounts slashed, not their heads, the head count, when those are just getting slashed by the thousands. Who cares about soft skills? In other words, we just don't work inside of organizations where we feel safe, where we feel good enough to use the soft skills that many of us already possess. And that, I think, is again a very different question that we need to be addressing, and a very different type of question that we need to be asking and trying to figure out what the answer is. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't teach soft skills. Of course, it's still important to give us refreshers, to give us reminders, to make sure that we're using them effectively. But the bigger issue is not how do we teach soft skills, but how do we build an organization where employees feel like they can genuinely use the soft skills that they already have.